How's it going, you guys? Welcome back to Unorthodox Savings. Today I'm talking about SoFi stock. I have a ton to cover when it comes to the bank charter deal and all the rumors that are being brought up about the stock. I'm going to address all of them. One thing I ask is if you guys are invested in this stock is to hit the like button. Not only does it benefit my channel, but it also spreads the video to a newer audience who may not be aware of the stock yet. Also, for anybody who's new to the channel, I have a free Discord down below. On this channel, I will never ever have a course, nor will I ever try to sell you guys anything or advertise anything on this channel. This is strictly stock news, crypto news, and my real estate journey on how I invest in the properties. So in my last SoFi video, I got a lot of hate in the comments because by the time I made that actual video, the price of the stock was in the $20 range, and I predicted it was going to go down to $16 a share again, and everybody was saying it's not going to go that low, that I was stupid for thinking that, but I actually saw this new strain that came out and how it's going to spread, and people were just going to sell on the news, which is what I was trying to explain. Also, if you're new to SoFi, in that video, I went over the entire platform and explained exactly what it was and what you can do with it. So if that interests you at all, I will leave somewhere around here just a video tag for you to click on. So one thing in this video I wanted to address is the rumors of SoFi and their bank charter deal and then what's included with it, because a lot of people are getting things mixed up. I've seen a ton of forums and a ton of videos talking about where SoFi is going to go with this deal, when they're officially announcing it. Is it actually priced into the stock yet? And then who's included in it? Are there any hands involved? Because the one thing that everybody seems to bring up is actually SoFi position in Apex Clearing Corporation, but everybody thinks that there's a 17% stake in the company. But as of January 12th, 2021, SoFi's equity ownership in Apex was reduced from 17% to less than 1%, and SoFi does not maintain any board management or any role play in Apex Clearing Corporation. And this is also huge because back in March, they ended up making an offer around $600 million for this company, but it didn't end up working out. They couldn't settle on a price, so they decided to move forward and on to better things. But them lowering their position down from 17% to 1% is a really good deal, because what you want is less hands in the pot when you actually apply for a bank charter, because with less people in it, the company can do what they actually want. Now, they work with other companies such as Robinhood and Goldman Sachs, which allows their services to get a better interest rate and better loan rate, which they offer on their products. But if they get accepted and they become their own bank, they can offer competitive loans, they can offer a better interest rate, and as the markets fluctuate, whether in a positive trend or a negative trend, they can offer better competitive rates at what they choose. And they're also extremely profitable right now. So as of right now, they're not making any big moves because of the money they're raking in. And that was one of the big things I wanted to announce with the bank charter deal, is that I do not think SoFi is going to make an announcement until after the first of the year. The reason why is because they made over $80 million on tax in 2020. They're making a lot of profit, a lot of money. They don't want to do anything that is out of the ordinary for accounting reasons until the end of the year. Because as soon as 2022 hits, they can start taking bigger risks, launching new things on the platform, and then if anything goes wrong in the beginning of the year, they have the rest of the year to fix it, which is a very smart move for the company. And that leads me into the price of the stock and what I plan on doing investment-wise. And in all my videos on the stock, my investment strategy has been the same. It's just to buy and hold. On the last dip, I bought a lot of shares of SoFi and I plan on holding it, but I also swing trade it from time to time because I talk about it in my Discord almost daily. So for my active traders, I try to make some short-term plays just for fun, and then any profits I make, I put into my long-term position on SoFi, and I just hold for the next 3 to 5 years. And one thing I'm doing for a short-term play is actually buying calls all the way out into April, because after the first of the year, if they announce any deals with the bank charter and how they're going to announce it or how they're going to come out with anything else for the platform, I think that is enough time for the price to actually set in, everything get priced in, and the stock is going to go up a lot. This is following a very similar pattern to Ally Bank, which is a $50 stock right now. So I'm not saying it's going to hit $50 by April, but I do think it's going to have a huge run up. If you look at the 1-year chart of the stock, you can see the peaks and valleys of the stock where everybody sells off on news and buys back in again. Right now, the stock is trending down, with the last month alone being down 30%, which in my opinion is a really good buying opportunity for the long term. The 52-week high of the stock is $28.26, with the 52-week low being around $10.75, which we are way closer to the low of the stock than the high. So right now, for me, I'm going to keep buying more shares at this level. And if we're ever to dip again, which I do think it is going to dip, especially after today, December 9th, you saw it dip down in price again. And I think you can even see it hit the $14 range again before it goes back up. But for me, these small fluctuations don't really mean much, especially for my trading strategy. Also, it has a slightly lower volume than usual. So with the price going down, if the volume keeps staying low, it will go down. And all you really have to look for is a positive spike in the volume and any good news that comes out with it for you to be able to see that the stock is going to trend upwards again. Now, in the next coming weeks, I don't really think you're going to see much happen with the stock. I don't think until after the first of the year is when you're going to see big hands get into the stock. But the one thing they did do was allow IPO access on their investing platforms. With the new IPO that came out, ticker symbol NU, you were able to buy that IPO on the app, which I think is really cool because they made it as simple as Robinhood, but you can also set the exact price you want for each share, and it's very simple. It tells you it filled out or not, because some platforms, when you buy an IPO, it's almost like a guessing game. You basically set a random price and then it fill at any share price you can get it at. And for me, that's not a risk I'm willing to take. So at least for this platform, it makes it super simple for those who are new to investing. If this video has provided value for any of you, please consider subscribing. I cover this stock around once or twice a month, and if there's any news that comes out, whether it's positive or negative, I will post more videos because it's time sensitive. I try to cover things as much as I can. I also talk about this in my Discord almost daily, so if you don't want to watch the videos right away, I do have the Discord available for you guys. So thank you guys very much for your support. I am now over 1,500 subscribers. I am very appreciative of all of you, so thank you again for all your support, and I will see you next time.